Hello Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. I am Caro and you are at Tarot Solar Sun Studio. We are going to have a close look into the mid-month March 2025. We have also a whole March reading in the channel as well. In this reading series, I'm going to pick you a symbol from the Book of Symbols, Reflections on Archetypal Images, and see how it goes with your reading as well, or it can be completely independent from that too. So let's start with the image. So this is going to be like bibliomancy now. So we have the zero, okay, symbolism. Yeah, okay, so by the end of the reading, for those who enjoys or who can stay, I can also read a few paragraphs from the zero symbolism, and yeah, it can be enriching in terms of reading experience. So let's see now for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, what mid-March has in store for you. A lot of jealousy energy coming for signs, by the way. Oh, lots of jealousy energy, lots of actually dramatic conditions for signs. You also need to take it like this, Sagittarius. So we are going to have an eclipse in Virgo on the 14th. Depending on where you live, it may also change, but this is going to bring a lot of things to surface, and it is going to start a series of eclipses in the Pisces Virgo axis. So, and also keep in mind the Venus retrograde in Aries as well. This can really make a lot of things to resurface. And I also want you to go back to the 8 years ago and see the temps of your life around that time, because maybe it's not going to be the exact people and situations, but the thematics can really resemble, because due to the retro Venus cycle. So okay, I see you here, a deep contemplation, or you or someone around you. There is a person who is analyzing a situation, or they are strategizing a major move that they're gonna make, but this is not just like a idle daydreaming, you know. So and this is the reflection zone. Can be a commitment, a marriage, a partnership, because this is at the center, and the toes are directed to this. This is our central energy. Of course, this thoughts not necessarily marriage or partnership, but it can be also romantic business related. It can be even like a personal vow, actually, that we make ourselves as well. The jealousy energy can be like questioning, like the grass is greener syndrome. It can be in the situations, or like this is someone else's thoughts directed towards us. I think we will be very open also for the thoughts also coming towards us by mid-March 2025. So, you know, here, as you reflecting on this agreement, I mean, something is like becoming official maybe, and or like thinking about what has already been official, or someone here is like stepping up to your life and they want to like relate with you from now on in a new way. Maybe there is going to be some signatures, some commitment to a particular thing, but the underneath some drama is brewing, if you ask me, because there is an envy and competition element, maybe some suspicion also getting in. Because someone may not be thrilled with this particular commitment that you will be making. You may be doubtful about a person, or you may feel their doubts coming to you, or you can be also here the third person also watching what is going on between two people's connection here. But whether this or that, you know, the general energy here is actually there are some doubts here. You got to really watch out for manipulation, or what is like coming as an external element, or pressure. This gaze is not good even, you know. I mean, if you have been like thinking very in depth about, let's say, sealing the deal with someone, you can really feel a tension coming, because you may want to commit to a particular thing as well, but you can also be very hesitant due to the external influences here, or maybe there is a past baggage, or if you are expecting a person like to step up, they can be torn in between desire and doubts, like they are watching from the sidelines. Some contracts at work can be also discussed, but you know, this in work-related politics, work-related competition, work-related again drama, let's say, and some envious colleagues, you know, their hidden motives. They may not be thrilled about your success here, so they can really try to create some trouble there. Or like this is you questioning your own commitments to things. Like, do you feel some kind of a pressure from the expectations of your family, society? This can also, if you are married, can be affecting on your marriage, or like if you are, again, if you are thinking to commit to someone, are there some fears here? Jealousy sometimes, you know, it doesn't always come from others. It can be even like our own fears, like that. The third person can be also in our head, like that fear that, like, you know, is that really what I want? Or in a particular commitment or marriage, is this really what I want, you know? I think this is going to encourage you to make some serious decisions, Sagittarius. Honestly, this can be a test of loyalty. It can be a test of trust, patience, you know. Maybe someone wants to step out, but they are insecure. Someone might obsess over you. I mean, is it admiration, competition also coming from others? You know, you really need to keep your eyes open. And don't let this jealousy to prevent your life, like getting in the way of your success. If I have to go back to the zero, by the way, let's me read about the picture here, because this is really striking, right? The zero, as an archetypal imagery. The gestural brushstrokes of the painting suggest that zero, the numerical sign of nothingness, is actually a full and energetic presence. Zero's logic defying mathematical properties throughout history have challenged humanity's conceptions of the divine, infinity, and the cosmos. Yeah, so this, it seems it belongs to Jasper Johns, 1959, United States. Okay, so it seems it's displayed in New York. Let me read a few paragraphs for you. Maybe we can also get some you know, messages regarding to the reading, but it can also feel independent, so that's completely okay. Jasper Johns has painted a zero, the numeral that indicates the absence of value, as rich and vital. This sign for nothingness, I don't know this word, scintillates with the energy of brilliantly colored brushstrokes. Here, zero's firm right has begun to fragment, becoming a porous membrane between space and the reservoir of emptiness held within. By the way, just one thing, I don't know now what's gonna written, but the rest of the paragraphs, but take zero, or like nothingness, as a place where potentially things can come to being. So it's like in the nothingness concept in Buddhism, actually. So it is the zero is the potential place for the things to happen. Also, the number zero in the tarot is the Fool. So this is how it things come to life. So here zero's firm ring has begun. Okay, so sorry, I have read that part. In this painting, Jones has captured some of zero's paradoxical mystic, the void that is powerful present, the number that is both ordinary and absolute. The invention of zero has been considered one of humankind's greatest achievements. But central to its significance is the radical effect that zero has had upon human thought. And here you have the thought. This is your 0 point, maybe, where everything stems from. This zero, this nothing state, is actually creating a new perspective in you. Yeah. It's making you actually question maybe some aspects, Sagittarius. Zero's history hints at the deeply philosophical nature of this numerical concept. Zero began in Babylonia and in the Mayan culture as a placeholder in writing numbers, indicating that a unit of value was nil, NIL, a function that remains the same today. It was in 7th century India that the true genius of zero began to reveal itself, allowing progress from the concrete world of geometry to the abstractions of algebra and purely mathematical calculations. In Sanskrit, zero was sunya, sunyata, I guess, emptiness, with its implication of a qualityless layer that exists behind all appearances. Its root, to swell, connotes that it is a receptive womb, a pregnant void with the potential to give birth to all things. Oh yeah, that's what I mean actually. I was talking about the sunyata concept. So zero and nothingness as actually a potential. Like the cosmic egg, 0 is the festooned feminine principle paired with the number 1, the male animating force. From India, the new number entered the Arabic-speaking world, where it was called Sifir, root of both 0 and Sifar. From whence it spread to Europe around the year 1000, that it took another 650 years for 0 to be fully adopted attests to its profoundly unsettling nature. In the Middle Ages, 0 was considered the devil's work, introducing the horror of nothingness into the fullness of God's creation. While a frightening reminder of the primal void, 0 had a bold logic-defying mathematical properties and the power to suggest the abyss of infinity. Okay, so we have the Renaissance here, modern physics. In a psychic sense, 0 holds all the terrors of nullity, non-existence, that in a society that often counts its blessings in dollars, a string of zeros can mean the millions of a blockbuster success. A single 0 can be ignominy. To be a 0 is to be the lowest of the low, a social non-entity, a loser. But actually, you know, this is like a Western point of view. 0 can be also, when you say I'm 0, I'm nothing, I'm actually like having all the potentials that can come from me. You can also, it's all about perspective. So yeah, and this is what we have. I think this symbol is about how that thought shapes that 0 point, you know, and how it just takes you to some maybe potential scenarios. Like you are seeing things maybe in so many ways, and where these may lead up to. That's why at some point I think this mid-March is making you open your eyes and trust your gut, you know. March is not for the weak. March is for the one who is curious to see what can come out of this. Really, I mean, hope. You can find some answers, but please don't forget to ask yourself, is this really what I want? Okay, Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. For those who are new subscribers, you can find me in my live streams called Caro is Answering Your Tarot Question. There you can also ask me your personal tarot questions. If you do not know how those live streams work, please check the description box below. Thank you so much, Sag. We will speak with you soon. Bye bye.